Good evening, everyone. Today is Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. It is right at about 6:13 in the PM. And today we are just going on my daily walk up Kinoole Street. The sun's setting. It is 77 degrees. It's pretty warm out. It's a little bit cloudy and it looks like it's finally set to rain tomorrow. We went for maybe maybe 3 or 4 days, no rain. And so that's definitely a little bit refreshing, going from rain every single day. So I'll take it. So things are still warming up here. Kind of looking forward to seeing just how hot it's really going to get by August. But immediately after, I just know that immediately after the summertime, I believe hurricane season starts, which can be pretty intense here. And then after hurricane season ends, then it'll be rainy season for I think 2 or 3 months. So what's been going on where you guys are? Would be interested to see some comments. How's it? Look. Bamboo Garden, just a local sports bar. I walk by these every day. I have had a chance to go to the cost you less out here, and so What I will say, let me see if I can get a shot of it in just a moment. What I will say about the Cost You Less is that here we go. So based on what it is that, based on what I've seen here so far, so the name Cost You Less is like a rip off of Costco, which is a, how do you say, like a wholesale store, and so in terms of the Cost You Less, what I have noticed is that out here there are definitely, there's definitely no shortage of, how do you say, like local, like homegrown stores, and they seem to more or less, what do you say? It seems to more or less be the case that, how's it? It seems to be more or less the case that, how's it? That Hawaiians kind of make sure to look after local businesses. So if there's already a local shop, and then like a big corporate brand of the same name, a big corporate brand of the same type moves in, it basically looks like Hawaiians will make sure to support the local shops and run the big businesses out. Even if they have better prices or what have you, the local shops and local owners are definitely valued here. So I think that's something that's definitely unique to these islands. Hey, how's it? So all right, so it's pretty much after work hours. Again, pretty quiet, I feel like, on the big island. Here we've got a little motorcycle repair shop that's local. That's just run by some of the elders here. Here we've got a little senior center. Mostly just all different shops. Mostly just kind of a mix of houses and shops. Houses and small businesses. That's one thing here, is that the gist that I get is that small businesses pretty much run the whole island. More or less run the whole island. I believe people are still getting vaccinated slowly. I've been hearing of people have been telling me their stories, and telling me where to go on the island. So here we got the baseball field that we walk by. Baseball field, basketball court, junior high school. Trying to think what else has been going on. We've got a United Community Church. And it's pretty calm today. Okay. Normally this place is filled with river water. So, I think the main things that have been going on the mainland, I feel like have mostly been a lot of kind of well, one, the vaccinations continue to get rolled out, even though there are some problems with some of them. And unfortunately, it looks like there's still surges in infections in different parts of the world. But the vaccinations do continue to be rolled out, so we'll see how that pans out. And then on top of that, so seeing some people with some goats in their backyard. So the vaccinations are being rolled out. And then also, what else is happening? Oh yeah, just a lot of political stuff. And so, regarding all that, man, I am definitely not a Trump supporter, but what I will say is that since the new administration has been in office, things have definitely been a lot more boring in terms of what's come out of there. A lot of really tempered, well rehearsed responses, kinds of responses to things, and just kind of I guess kind of just back to normal. And I don't think that it's a Democrat thing or a Republican thing. I think as long as you have, like truly professional politicians in office, whether they're Republican or Democrat, typically they have you'll get sort of like textbook responses to situations and textbook statements that kind of give you, at the very least, a vague idea of where they stand. without sort of being too revealing, I guess. But with Trump, I mean, Jesus, like, I mean, talk about a loose cannon. So, so for that reason only, for that reason only, it definitely feels a little bit dull. It definitely feels a little bit dull. But I feel like you would get these very genuine responses from him on a lot of things, even though I feel like you would get, even though sometimes, even though many times there would be a lot of genuine lies. But I feel like he was someone that everyone kind of, there was really never any question about his persona. That's the way I'll say. There may have been questions about him,